Hi, and welcome to my channel, Changing Phases Tarot. So happy to have you here with me today. Now, today's reading is the yearly reading for 2022. So the way that I do the reading is I set out a card for each of the months, and then I will pull one card from the other deck as the overall energy for the year for you. I apologize for being a bit late, but I did want to get this yearly spread out to everybody. So I will be putting this out, and then you'll see that immediately afterwards I'll be posting the January mid-monthlies. All right, for the reading, I'm using the Chris Ann, the Muse Tarot deck, right? And I'm also using this Star Spinner Tarot deck. So these are the two decks that I will be using if you're interested. Okay, so the Muse and the Star Spinner. If you are new, welcome, welcome. If you like what you hear today, I hope that you will choose to stick around and give the video a like. That definitely helps my channel. And if you do enjoy it, that you will subscribe to the channel. I'd love to have you here. For those of you who have been with me, thank you very much. I really do appreciate each and every one of you. And I look forward to all of the readings that I'm going to get to do for your signs throughout the year. Okay, so I will stop for 1 second and I will see each of the signs for the yearly reading. Hi there, Capricorn. Hope you're doing well. I'm here to get into your 2022 overview. I have been shuffling off camera, but I will give the deck a few more shuffles. So Spirit, what are the messages for Capricorn for 2022? What does Capricorn need to know? Messages for Capricorn. Okay, we'll do one last shuffle. And divide the deck. And here we go. So I'm going to be pulling one card for each month, okay? And I'll lay them down, and then I will go back and, explain the meaning of the cards. But let me first just get them all down on the desk here. So you start off January with the Knight of Coins. The month of February, you have the Eight of Swords. My candle's making loads of noise. I don't know why it's doing that. March, you have another 8, the Eight of Wands. April, the Knight of Swords. May, the Queen of Coins. So beautiful, very much in your energy. For the, we have the pair here. So June, we have the King of Coins. So you have the Queen and the King. July, this is Major Arcana number 13, Death. August, this is the Ace of Chalices or Ace of Cups. September, another 8, the Eight of Chalices or Eight of Cups. October, you have Justice, Major Arcana number 11. November, the Five of Wands. And December, the Magician, Major Arcana. This is the number 1 of the Major Arcana. And let's get the overall energy for the year. So I'm using the other deck, the Muse Tarot deck for this. So one additional card here for the overall energy for 2022 for the sign of Capricorn. Okay, we have loads of cards flipping out. We don't want that. So what is the energy for 2022 for the Earth sign Capricorn? Okay, we will do one last shuffle. And divide the deck. Okay, so the overall energy for the year Capricorn. Yeah, that's a double one. So that's like a double message. So you had that coming up. Where was it? Oh no, that was a death card. I thought that was the Wheel of Fortune for some reason. Okay, never mind. I thought I was going to say you had it twice, but this is the Wheel of Fortune, which is beautiful, and I love the depiction of it in this deck, right? And the Wheel of Fortune is Major Arcana. It's associated with the sign of Sagittarius, so you might be dealing with the Sagittarius, but you know, the wheel, it represents, you know, it's a very karmic energy, right? And it represents things finally, you know, going your way now. It's generally viewed as being, you know, positive. So if you have been on the downswing of the wheel, and I feel that, you know, as a Capricorn, I think that we have been, you know, things have been difficult. I won't say we've been on like the downswing, but things have been difficult for a while now, right? This is things finally turning around and going in your favor, right? So it's a year of things, and 10s are also endings, right? Endings and then new beginnings. So new beginnings for you, a change in luck, a change in situation, things going your way. I feel like it's going to be an easier year, right? It's good, easier for things to happen, easier, you know, just in general, like have an easier time of it. But I'm going to take sort of each, let me push this down, each row together so we can look at like those 3 months together. So we'll start off here with the beginning of the year. So for some of you, you could be looking at, you know, news coming in within the first 3 months of the year. Even though this does show up in the month of January, this Knight of Coins, there could be, you know, with the news coming in, this could also be travel in the month of March. You could be within the first 3 months of the year, you could be getting the job offer. You could be receiving this news with the Eight of Wands here. This is that fast back and forth energy, right? So it's the text messaging. It's, yes, you have the job offer. Here it is. You know, you need to come and interview in person, or you need to come here and do some training. So you'll be traveling there. It can be traveled by air. But it's generally a positive, right? It's positive news coming in. And with this Knight of Coins, this is very, it's an offer that, you know, it has longevity attached to it. So, you know, if this is a new job offer, you could stay at this job offer for quite a long time. You know, some of you even until you retire, maybe, if that's something that you want. But it's definitely, you know, it's not like an offer that's going to come in and then next month you're going to get fired. Or it's, you know, not the type of offer that, oh, this is only a temporary, we can only give you like a 6-month contract or a 1-year contract. This is like a more permanent type offer. This, you could also be dealing with another earth sign, so either a Capricorn like yourself, Taurus, or Virgo. And it is, you know, he's like the slow and steady wins the race. So it's slow moving energy, right? So it might have taken a while to come in. But this sitting in the month of January, this might have been something that you've been waiting for most of the last year even, you know, with this Wheel of Fortune. You could have been waiting for this since last year, and now is coming in. And you have, you know, for the month of February, you feel, for some reason, you feel stuck, right, with this Eight of Wands. I'm sorry, Eight of Swords, not Eight of Wands. I'm looking at this one. So you have the Eight of Swords and the Eight of Wands. With the Eight of Swords showing up, you can see that she's supposed to be blindfolded here, right? Like she can't see, or she doesn't, you know, can't see her way out of a situation. But it's interesting the way that the Eight of Swords is depicted in this deck, because she actually has wings. So it doesn't even matter that she has swords around her, right? Even though she could like fit through the swords here, she could just fly up out of there, you know. And the ribbon here draped across her eyes, it's not even tied around her. She's not tied up. This isn't tied around her eyes. It's just loosely over. So she could just move and that would fall off. So I feel that, you know, if there is some type of, you know, thinking that you can't see a way out of a situation, or you're, sorry about that, I had a phone call coming in. But yeah, it's an easy sort of fix to this thinking that you can't find your way out or see your way out of a situation. And you do have, there's very positive news coming in and change and travel. Eight of Wands, sometimes this is when there's something at a distance, right? This might be an offer at a distance. You might be traveling. You could be dealing with people. There is sort of travel and distance attached to this. So it could be an offer. You might be moving to this new place for the new job. April, May, and June, this is beautiful. So it looks like by the time you get to the middle of the year, like the summer months or heading into sort of late spring, summer, things are really picking up for you here. You have the Knight of Swords, who he's very good at cutting through, figuring things out, cutting through any nonsense, very direct, good at communicating. So you could be using your words, you could be negotiating. This might be negotiating times or contracts. It's also just, being very direct, speaking your truth. The Suit of Swords itself has to do with our thoughts, right? So and the Knights bring in offerings. So again, this is an offering, could be an offering that, I think that it's going back to this Eight of Swords. I think there's news coming in, this offer or this news. It's definitely positive. It's finally going to give you some type of like aha moment where, it's going to make sense what you need to do. And there's great abundance. I mean, the King and Queen of Pentacles, this is like, these are sort of divine counterparts here, right? It could be a soulmate connection. You might be connecting with another earth sign. If not, then this is, it's abundance. It's financial abundance. And it's interesting because here she's like holding this rabbit, right? And here the king appears as the rabbit. So I feel that it's something that you have wanted for it's like it's been a long time coming. But, it's this financial stability, financial abundance. The Queen of Coins is also, she's very resourceful. This king, he's like King Midas. So, everything he touches turns to gold. So definitely like a leveling up as far as your finances go as you get to the middle of the year. And could definitely have to do with this new job offer coming in. It's like you go from the Knight with the offer to the Queen and the King. There's like a huge jump. So that could be a significant pay raise for you. This new opportunity. It could be it could be like a promotion, or pay raise, promotion, just something that's, really leveling up. Now the next 3 months, so we're into, where are we here? June, July, August, September. So late summer, getting into autumn, we have the Death card associated with the sign of Scorpio. But death it's new cycles, right? And we have the cycle with the wheel over there. It's, one ending in order to bring in a new beginning. So through death comes new life. So a significant, chapter in your life coming to an end, and then a brand new one starting up. And we see that here. There's sort of more new things with this Ace of Chalices. And the Ace of Chalices can be a new offer, like going back to the job. This is something that you feel very happy about. It could be a new offer of love. All right. It could be with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And we have the Scorpio right there as well. But whatever it is, it makes you very happy, right? It makes you feel very happy. It can, for some of you, it's obviously not going to resonate with everybody, but it could be news of a pregnancy, birth of a child. This can be like, the going out, the beginning phases of a relationship. It can be that offer of love coming in, but it's very uplifting, very positive. And then we have a moving on. The Eight of Chalices is one of the two transition cards in the tarot, right? The Six of Swords, Eight of Chalices, or Eight of Cups, they both represent leaving something behind, turning your back on what no longer fulfills you, and moving on, right? So moving off in a new direction. And even though it might be a little scary. You might not, be sure of what lies ahead. You know that you cannot stay where you are. So again, there's movement, right? 8 of Wands with the travel, movement here. We have movement with the wheel. So definitely this could be a year of movement for many of you. Now, the end of autumn heading into winter, we have Justice. So Major Arcana, number 11. Justice is associated with the sign of Libra, right? So air energy. And justice, you could be dealing with the justice of the peace, right? Or a court system. Some of you might be getting married, like going before the justice of the peace. If you are dealing with the courts or a judge, generally this is a positive ruling, so things going in your favor. If you have a court case, something like that, it's going in your favor. And it's also a card that speaks of fairness, right? Of justice being served. So if, again, going back to the wheel, with the wheel, like if you've been on the down swing of the wheel with the justice, if you have been treated unfairly or feel like you've been treated unfairly in the past, now it's like there's karmic, this is another very karmic energy, karmic justice being served. So, this could be served to somebody sort of outside of you, like you see somebody who might have wronged you in the past. Now it's like, karma is sort of stepping in and handling that situation with that person. Or this could just be you, your things are going in your favor. You're getting what you deserve now. The month of November, the 5 of Wands, it can be like a card of conflict, but it's more to do with, I think of it like if you're having disagreements or you're vying for, like you're going out for a promotion or you're going for a new job, it's you against the other people. So it's not really, you're not arguing. You're just trying to gain like that upper hand or that, that higher position or that, be in control of that situation. So there could be a situation where there is a disagreement, but it's not serious, right? So I would just say be careful with, we did have the swords there, and just be careful with your words, I would say, in the month of November. But it is sort of short-lived because you have another wonderful card as you head out of the year, the Magician. So this is like you're coming into 2022, or the overall energy of this change in the Wheel of Fortune. You're leaving with this huge ace, right? The Magician is like the ace of aces. And Magician, you might be dealing with Gemini or Virgo. But he's all about manifesting. So, he is set his intentions, he's put them out into the universe, and he's now, he knows that he has everything that he needs to make those things happen. So he's creating alchemy here. He is bringing whatever it is down, that he wants into reality. So this is huge. I mean, it's a huge new beginning, but it's you manifesting. So I feel that, 2022, it's definitely, there's change here. I mean, there's change. There are new things coming in for you. There's movement, possibly moving. But I feel that it's a year when, you're going to feel as though, it's a fair year for you. Things that you're finally getting treated fairly, right? And I think it's just really setting you up for the next year. I think that things are really going to take off for you in the year of 2023. So, this year it's going to be a good year, definitely, but it's setting you up for even better things coming in 2023. So I love this for you, Capricorn. So I do hope that the messages have helped. I thank you for joining me today. Look forward to reading for you again. And just know that I'm sending you much peace, love, and light for a wonderful 2022. Bye for now.